Women smallholder farmers produce 70% of Africa's food. Even so, they face great obstacles towards their empowerment due to gender inequality and climate change. This hinders progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals. This is why the Ban Ki-moon Center launched the EVA campaign, to elevate the voices of women in agriculture. The BKMC is on a mission to give global visibility and support such youth-led solutions on the ground. Lilian Nakigozi was selected as EVA Champion 2022 because her social enterprise, Women Smiles Uganda, does not only empower women farmers, but it also integrates climate-smart agricultural practices. This way, Lilian and her team of dedicated young Ugandans improve the livelihoods of whole communities as they foster food security, healthy nutrition, climate adaptation, and women's economic empowerment.
Growing up, life was really hard on us. We grew up in one of the slums in Kampala, and that is Katanga. This is one of the biggest slums in Kampala city. My mother, being a woman and a single mother, she didn't have access to land. We struggled so hard to actually access food. Food scarcity, especially for families led by single mothers, is a matter of life and death. This is what I learned when I lost a baby sister due to hunger. With such an experience, I couldn't just sit back and hold hands. I had to do something and change the experience of women, the experience of young people and children.
These women are facing a challenge of high levels of unemployment in a way that they lack what to do. They have no direction of their lives. They are just in that stagnant situation you can imagine. And another thing is these women are facing a problem of domestic violence. And in that case, there is a high number of single mothers in those slum areas. And these mothers are the ones to take care of their children.
Women Smiles Uganda, this is a social enterprise that I formed out of passion and personal experiences. Basically what we do, we are working at the intersection of agricultural sustainability and women's empowerment, where we provide trainings in sustainable urban farming concepts to women living in underserved communities. And during trainings, we also assist our beneficiaries to actually build innovative and climate resilient vertical farming units that allow them to grow crops in areas of limited space.
So right now we're on our way to the demo farm of Women Smiles Uganda, and I'm really excited. Hopefully we'll see some of the activities that Women Smiles Uganda is practicing, some of their vertical farming solutions, their technologies that they're using, and we've never been there before, so finally we're gonna see some action.
The demonstration farm in Bunamaya was established to promote and conduct trainings in sustainable vertical farming solutions to school-going children, women, youth, teenage mothers for improved livelihood and their nutritional status.
The business model behind Women Smiles Uganda, we organize these women in savings groups whereby they can make a little money. So sometimes we charge them according to their income status. Others, we have two categories. There are those of the high class, those who are the higher income earners. At least for them, we charge them $25 per head. And then we sell them vertical units to them. And then we provide them with the inputs, train them how to manage their farms to the harvesting period.
I went through training, though the training was paid, though it was really little money, around $25. Yeah, so the training was basically for 1 week. They took me through their farm, their demo farm in Bunamaya, whereby they took me through the vertical farming methods, the urban farming practices and all that. And after that training, I went and talked to my, we are in the group of women. It's basically church, we met at church. So after talking to them, I introduced to them this whole idea and all that. And after that, we solicited funds and came up with greenhouses.
So for the ladies in the underserved communities, we find them, they don't have enough money to buy the vertical units, to buy the seedlings, to buy the fertilizers. So what we usually do, through the grants we get from the well-wishers and the donations, we at least support them with the seedlings, plus giving them the inputs and then training them for free.
Ab'ekitongole bano bayita olukungaano wano waffe mu Kasaawe. Kati naali waka ne mpulira nga balanga tulinawo omusomo. Kati omusomo ogwo nange njagala ngwenyigiremu. Kati gwe nagwenyigiramu ebintu bye baatusomesa ningamba nange nsobola okukikola. Ningamba kangezeeko. Ningezaako ninkikola era ngenda nakyo mu maaso.
As community leaders, our work is to empower the community to grow both financially and socially. So basically, Women Smiles Uganda has done training in different forms of farming, especially those that have very small spaces. And we've tried to empower some of the ladies within this community to see that they can be able to put something on table for their families, but also get incomes that can help them in other necessities in life.
Ekitongole kinkyusizza olw'okubanga nti nagendanga mu katale ningula enva ezo. Sente zange ze nali ngulamu enva kati nsobola okuzigulamu ekirala. Ate nsobodde n'okukola ki okukwatako entonotono zenyina nimguzaako ne baneyiba ningula ku sabbuuni oba omunyu wadde siyina nsobola okugula ogwo omunyu. Ne mukyala Lilian Nakigozi naye asobodde kutuwaayo akantu akatonotono nako ne katuyambako.
I was so worried of those rudimentary methods that we used to use in the villages. And when I met Women Smiles Uganda, they introduced me to smart farming, whereby you do less work but achieve more, whereby we deal in vegetables and all that. And when you look into our country, you realize that we have a shortage of supply. And when we started this greenhouse farming, we definitely added on to the supply in the market.
Women Smiles, I always remember Women Smiles. That lady Lilian, just first of all, her story inspired me a lot. I was touched. Secondly, when I went to their demo farm, I saw the designs. And I can tell you, if you look at Women Smiles demo and my demo, it's just a mirror. It's just a mirror. I saw the greenhouse. I am now struggling to have their greenhouse here. I was really moved by that small greenhouse, but impacting in the community.
At the Ban Ki-moon Center, we witness every day the immense potential that lies within young people to be change makers for the Sustainable Development Goals. While our current leaders are slow to act, it's the young people who are doing the change on the ground to empower women farmers.
We are looking forward to scale to different African countries with our solution, leveraging on digital platforms, where we are currently developing an online digital training program where our customers across different countries can actually access the training through our website.